We're 10 days into the preseason now. Talk a little bit about what the team's been doing.
I think through the 10 days of preseason, the team has progressed a lot through the days. We've figured out the kinks and stuff that we've noticed during our scrimmages that need to be fixed throughout the season. With the new kids, we've gotten to know the new kids and figure out where everyone wants to play and what everyone's skills are. So I think that our team's becoming more comfortable around each other, and I think that our team has a lot of potential this year.
Okay, now team, you mentioned Nick, is obviously a very important component of the season, how you all get along on the field as well. Will, have you guys been doing anything to kind of bond as a group?
Well, we kind of, when we do our locker room situations, we try to keep, it's kind of like a circular format, so everybody's in the same vicinity, and everybody's just sitting and talking with each other, and that's part of it. And we also try to coordinate cookouts and stuff, and people going over to each other's houses, trying to invite the whole team. That's stuff that involves the team bonding, and that's part of bringing everybody together and trying to build a successful program and trying to make it to the states.
Okay, now you've had 2 scrimmages so far. Coach Thoryk will have you talk about this a little bit. The 2 scrimmages were 2 different events. Talk a little bit about how they were different, what you learned from each one, and where you're going from there.
The first scrimmage was last Wednesday. We played against Brooklyn. They lost a lot of starters as well, small D2 school program, and we played exceptionally well on the turf and had a lot of opportunities to score, and our defense really played great. And then this past weekend we played against Orange, who has a lot of senior players, very good, talented team, and we just never made the adjustment to play from, kind of raise the bar and play against a really good opponent. It was almost like we took them way too lightly, and we just thought we were going to steamroll over them. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, we were down pretty early, and they just never got it going. So.
Okay, now Nick, heading into the season, what are some of the goals that the team has set for themselves?
Well, I think one of our goals is, to score a lot of goals this year, more goals than we did last year, and, win more games than we did last year, and so we can make it to the playoffs and go far and hopefully win the state championship. That's our biggest goal, is to win the state championship. But I think that comes with collaborating as a team and becoming aware of each other and keeping each other's positions and helping them through.
Okay, now you mentioned the postseason. Will, talk a little bit about how the postseason has gone in the past and how you'd like to make it different this year.
Well, every postseason for us has always been win a game and lose a game every single year. And we've had in the past we've had some really strong teams, but there's been a lot of miscommunications between the teams and a lot of pressure on our team to try to win the games, and we've always choked every year. So I think this year we've got a new style of play, and we got a lot of new kids that are bring a lot of new tactics and skills to the team, and so I think that bringing that all together, and I think that we can we'll go far.
Okay, and Coach Thoryk, it's your first year with the Lancers, but obviously you're familiar with what the program has done so far. What are you personally trying to bring to the program and see through this year?
Early in the season, I asked all the guys to, write down what their goals were for the season, and every single varsity player said that they wanted to win a state championship. So all of our practices are based on, taking it to another level and really trying to have the boys, feel what it's like to practice like you're a state championship team instead of just going to soccer practice and just being, a 7 or 8 win season type team. Our goal obviously is to beat Hawken. That's the biggest thing that we have to try to get over, and we're pretty confident in the younger group that we have coming in that we should be able to go toe to toe with that team.
Okay, and what is your team theme or motto for the season?
Nick, did you want to answer this one?
Our team motto is play for the front of the shirt and people remember the back. So basically what that means to us is if you play as a team and you play with everybody and you figure out like who, instead of playing selfish soccer, you play team soccer. So people remember you as a team and then they'll remember you by your name.
Okay, and then final thoughts about the season and what other things you'd like to accomplish or what you're looking forward to the most.
Our goal this year is that every single day we get better as a team. That is the biggest thing. And we have 3 great seniors that are our captains this year, and then we have a sophomore in Anthony Palumbo that is also a captain. We have 5 returning all Greater Cleveland players. We have 3 freshmen that are all playing the Super Y that are also on our team as well. And overall, from top to bottom, I think that when it comes to the time where we blow the whistle, I don't think there's another school that has better starting 11 players than we do.
All right, and then seniors on the side, final thoughts about this year, what you're looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to playing hockey and meeting our goals because I think our team has a lot of potential this year and I think we'll be able to go really far.
I'm ready to win.